Hey vloggers, happy Monday. I hope y'all are having an amazing day so far. I also just want to say that I hope you have a good week. And we're going to go ahead and dive right into today's vlog. So today's vlog, I'm going to be talking about two things. I'm going to be talking about a character as well as something that connects to this character, as well as the book that we are reading and the class that we are in, which is Surviving the Storm. It's something that connects, like, overall. It's a very, very common theme that we see in about every book we're probably going to read in this class. So let's go ahead and dive right into that. You ready? Here we go. So, today's novel is Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, and I want to talk to you about Janie's character development and her growth throughout the novel. So, in the very beginning, we see Janie as very dependent on other people, especially, okay, here's a really good example, her grandmother. Her grandmother basically arranges her first marriage, and we also see her go through 3 or 4 husbands throughout the novel, and that's another thing that shows us, but let's talk about it, okay? So she is not an independent person. That's what we gather from that. And that she doesn't really have a sense of power. But throughout the novel, we see such good character development, especially at the very end when Tea Cake dies. After that, we see some character development with Janie, and that's awesome. And let's just talk about it. Okay, so at the very end, we see that she has a sense of power, a sense of belonging. She is empowered now, and she just, she's not as dependent on everyone else. And she finally found what she was looking for in the very beginning, we see Janie as someone who's unsure of herself and what she wants, but in the end, she is so strong, she's independent, and she has found some pride. She is proud, and we see that. We see that in the end, after Tea Cake guys, we see this. And she should have been searching for what she was looking for this whole time in herself, but she finally finds it. She finally does. And it took her a while. She had to go through a few husbands, but she finally found herself in the end, and I think that's awesome. I really do. I think it's awesome, and it shows us her character development. We see this. We see, like I said, we see it. See little scatters of it throughout the story, throughout the novel. We see scatters of her development and her character growth. The second thing that I'd like to discuss today is how Janie portrays nature. Throughout the whole novel, she is connected to nature so much. We get the pear tree. We talk about so many things where she connects to nature. When she's talking about the pear tree, she's talking about her womanhood and a lot of other things as well as like her sexual desires. But we really, really, really see her connect to nature, and we get a bunch of metaphors and stuff that just connects to nature. And what I don't understand is why she betrays it in the end. As much as she mentions it, as much as she connects to it, she betrays it in the end because of a man that she loves. She loves the man. She loves Tea Cake, and she did not listen to the Indians and the warnings. She did not listen to them, as well as the nature that was scurrying away, leaving. They were all leaving, all the nature, and the Indians left as well, and she still did not listen because she loved Tea Cake. And that's another thing that kind of connects to her character development. She's dependent on him and stays for him. But after he dies, we really, 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 like I said in the first point, we really see that character development unfold even more as we, had little scatters across, the novel. Throughout the novel, we have some little scatters of development and growth with Janie's character. But we really, really see that at the end. We see how strong and independent she became and how proud she is as a woman. And I love that. And honestly, I don't think it was that bad in the beginning that she was dependent on people. She was just unsure about herself. She was unsure about what she wanted. And the thing is, the whole time that she was looking for something in someone, all the husbands she had and everyone else, all the husbands, all her love interests, she was looking for something in all of them when she should have been looking for it in herself. And that's what she does. She finally finds that in herself. She has a sense of belonging, a sense of power. She feels empowered basically in the end. Like she finds that power and she finds that within herself when she should have been looking for it in herself the whole time. But that is one thing that just, that's how we see that she had character development. If she wouldn't have been, all characters have development and growth. Even like the worst, even antagonists can have some sometimes. It's just one of those things. Characters have development, and sometimes it can be negative as well. But I about said Zora, Janie has a very positive character growth, and she becomes stronger, and I love that. I think it's awesome. And yeah, so that's the end for today. I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you for the vlog number 2 next time, which is probably in September, so maybe in October or something. Whenever we're done reading Power, I'll see you again, and we'll talk about power. We'll talk about it, okay? Bye, y'all.